hi to her?
That's a little kid.
So, without further ado, we've all been here. We're very excited. We're going to turn over the mic to our fair president of the board, Stephen Couch. Thank you. Everybody who kind of wants to move in and find a seat real quick, that'd be great. I'd like to get everybody's attention. And if I can get everybody's attention here for a minute. That's you too, Roy. First of all, on behalf of Calaveras County, Fred Hart FFA, and everybody here tonight, welcome and thank you for coming out for this great evening and this celebration. I'd like to start by welcoming the guest of honor to come forward. Roy Beck. Trevor Aroa. Had a long road, from what I understand.
Well, congratulations. Now, if this was graduation and I said, wow, Gordon over there would let the fireworks go off. I want an appropriate time to let the fireworks go off. You don't know how proud we are of you. You know, on behalf of the board, you know, you guys made a dream come true. I thought I wasn't going to talk a lot because we've been here a long time, but, you know, what we have here is history. We come from a small school, and these kids, all summer long, when I'd come to work, they worked hard to prepare themselves. Brianna shared with me all that she had to do, and it's like the little engine that could. You know, they always believed, and they have the conductor, who we have to be so grateful for, pushing them and encouraging them. You know, and so we made history. And you don't know how proud we are of you. But before we leave, I want to share a quick story about Amy. During Amy's transition from her sophomore into her junior year, I saw her one day on the campus and we're walking by and And Amy is really motivated. She's intense, she's driven. When she wants something, she's going to do it. She is just wonderful. And she said to me, you know, Mr. Cheney, I've come to a decision. I've decided not to go to Amstead's. I'll do college prep, but now I'm not going to do Amstead's because I'm going to be involved in FFA. I'm going to miss a lot of activities in Amstead's. It's a 2-block class that we have on our campus. And I said to her, Amy, you have to follow your dream and look where her dream got you. So Amy, congratulations. And finally, we talked about these young folks making history. You know, there are a few things that have happened in our small town since I've been a part of this community that will always be remembered. Kyle Rasmussen in the Olympics, now this, and I'm sure there are other things that have happened that I maybe just not be aware of. But there is another thing that we have to note tonight because we did make history back there on 2 accounts. First of all, how well these folks did, but when I found out that the kids did well, the first thing that was reported to me was that Mr. Beck was speechless. And so how many times have you seen Roy Beck speechless? We made history twice tonight. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Our next person who'd like to say something came out of the Valley, Jim Ashwan, who's the Executive Director of the California Teachers Association, came up this evening to honor you. Jim?
There's a lot I could say because Roy and I go way back. We kind of entered the ag education profession at the same time. But if you'd have been any later, another half an hour, this would have been a sleepover. So a couple of things, a couple of really important messages. First of all, they made history in another way. This is the first poultry team in California that's ever been a national champion. And bringing this championship back to California is something that has never happened before. And so, obviously, we're all very proud of this chapter, of this program. Obviously, this didn't happen by accident. These people worked hard, they had goals, they worked, and they believed in themselves, and it came to be. The more important message, there's a lot of young FFA members out here. If these people did it, so can you. And you set your goals, and you decide you want to do something bad enough, and here's living proof that it can come true. The other really, really important point, I've been at this game, like Roy, a long time, and I know what makes a successful ag program, and you have it here. You have a good staff, you have good kids, but they don't own the program. Literally, the community does. And so everybody in the room and all those that couldn't make it here tonight need to remember you're as big a part of this as they are. Because I know, given this community and given my history in ag education, there have been times when this program's been challenged like any other. You've had administrators that perhaps weren't as supportive, or you had resources that were scarce. And in every case, this community has come through like they did earlier tonight, and stepped up and made it happen. This stuff doesn't happen unless a community really believes in their kids and in their school. And so my congratulations tonight are not only for these people and for Roy, which is an honor well deserved, but also to you as a community for having the wisdom and the fortitude to support your kids in what they believe in. And I hope that some of these young kids can stand up here in the next few years and repeat this thing over and over again. Again, congratulations, honor well deserved.
We made some quick calls, and I want to introduce the next guest who's going to make some presentations, but the California Poultry Federation is represented here tonight. They're helping support this event, sponsor the festivities that we're having, and I'd like to introduce Cody Penfold from the California Poultry Federation.
Well, I'm a little bit embarrassed because last year during Prop 2, Amy French got a hold of me in the poultry office and needed some help on her prepared speech, but today I brought some notes, so I'm not the prepared speaker that you guys all are. First of all, I want to congratulate the team and apologize. My boss had prior engagements, and so he wasn't able to come up here. But what an extreme accomplishment, and I just want to get another round of applause for the team. Also, thank you, Steve, for calling the office and getting us to donate some things and making my boss realize how important this is. Both Bill and I were FFA members. He actually judged livestock, I did as well as numerous other things. And what a great organization. And just like Jim Ashwaubenon said, there are tons of career development events, tons of judging team opportunities for you. Get involved. And those of you who aren't graduating or graduated, pick something else up and run with it to the nationals again. A little bit about the poultry industry, poultry careers that you guys can get into. I'm sure they talked to you about this, U.S. Poultry and Egg out there in Indianapolis, but it's not just poultry farming. You can get involved with, be food technologists, be nutritionists, plant or live managers, marketers and communicators. Man, and do we ever need better communicators in the ag industry, especially in California. California's meat poultry industry, just a little bit about who we are. We represent broilers, turkeys, ducks, squab, which is a little pigeon. We're actually, if we combine everything together, we're a $1 billion sector within the $36 billion ag industry. And we're not going anywhere. We're here to stay. And for all you FFA members out there, you're our future. And we're going to look to you to have jobs in our industry. We've got the largest organic company in the nation here in California, the largest squab processing plant actually in Modesto, the largest squab processing plant outside of Asia, and the largest poultry processing plant in the United States. So, what I want you to get out of this, though, is that your journey does not end here. There are plenty of other CDEs to get involved in, career development units. Look at your junior colleges, CSUs, UCs here in California. I can't stress enough getting a degree from an ag university here in California, I think is very beneficial. And as you guys continue your education, look to the poultry industry for scholarships. I got a $1,600 scholarship from the poultry industry while I was in college, and I wasn't even that involved at the time in the poultry industry. And I'm sure you guys can actually do that, or get that scholarship. And then when you get out, get a job in ag. Whether it's poultry, whether it's any other sector within the industry, get a job in agriculture. I've also got a letter to present from my boss, the president of California Poultry Federation. I won't read the whole thing, but at the end of the letter, it invites you to our board meeting to meet with the executives in the poultry industry. And that'll be in March, if you guys can make it. It is actually on a school day. If you can make it. If not, we can schedule something else. But the industry is very interested in looking at you for future poultry people. Let's get another round of applause. So with the limited time we had, the poultry industry came together, who we could get a hold of, and provided some gift baskets for each of the students. Foster Farms donated some things, some Beanie Babies, a water bottle from California Poultry Federation, a gold money clip from Foster Farms, and a nice pen. From Squab Producers, which has the largest squab processing plant, they got some coffee mugs, a hat, cooking.
On behalf of there's a couple of people I want to recognize that are here. John Brophy, who's the superintendent of schools, is in the back. John, I know he's standing here somewhere. He left. He had to get up for school tomorrow. The board of directors for the Calaveras County Fair and the staff that helped pull this together. Guys, your counterparts down below from Calaveras wanted to present you with this gift, and thank you for your accomplishments. And congratulations. On behalf of the Board of Directors for the Calaveras County Fair, in recognition of outstanding achievement, this certificate to your poultry judging team. I would like to read this because I think this is a great honor. This says, Dear Bret Hart FFA Poultry Judging Team, on behalf of the California Department of Agriculture and myself, I wish to congratulate you on winning the National Poultry Judging Championship at the nation's FFA judging competition in Indianapolis, Indiana. It is my understanding that you are the first California team to achieve this triumph. The Future Farmers program helps guide young adults such as your team towards a future in agriculture, California's premier industry. Your hard work and dedication will challenge all future FFA programs at Bret Hart, as well as programs across the state of California, in setting a standard of excellence in this achievement. Please accept my sincerest congratulations for your esteemed honor. Sincerely, A.J. Kamamura, Secretary of Agriculture. And furthermore, the Ironstone Concourse Foundation would like to award the Bret Hart FFA program with $1,000 to go to your program in honor of your achievement at the meeting. I'm going to introduce the Rah-Rah. You guys weren't here. You missed one heck of a rally that was going on, led by a spearhead to this whole thing. He is now the newest board member of the Calaveras County Fair Board, Mr. Darren Mills. I'm going to turn it over to Darren. And I will say one thing on behalf of your whole team, because you've dealt with this individual for the last 14 days. We took a vote amongst all of your peers out here and friends that came, and we all voted that Roy doesn't get the microphone.
Thank you, Steve. I tear up for the first time. Roy called me and said, DJ, you're never going to believe that I'm talking to your voicemail, and Bret Hart has the first national FFA team ever, and I'm part of it. And I listened to that message probably 4 times, maybe 5. I still say I got it right. And it was very, very heartfelt and very touching. And at that point, I pretty much found that out Friday, and I kind of was in my own personal melody just because for his achievements and what he's done for all of us that went to Bret Hart. I kind of just sat there all Saturday and Sunday and went, wow, he won. And then I get these calls, and the next thing you know, it came Monday, and I went, we have to do something. And I can't explain, I have to give some credit to the Calaveras County Fairgrounds, to Steve Couts, the Friends of the Fair, and our local community to put in what we have here. And not only did we put this together in 48 hours, but everyone's still here after the snow. We got snowed in here, no one could leave. And we all entertained ourselves, we had stories, and this is how important this community believes in you guys is the fact that you guys are 2.5 hours late. Brianna was on time. She was. She was standing out by the theater waiting for the limo for 2 hours. But you guys are supported by this community, and this community supports you. And not only you guys represent the entire student body of California, and your accomplishments are unbelievable. And I hope you best in your future endeavors. You have support here that is just unreal. And let you know, tonight, just tonight, we're selling the frog at the Frog Gala Friday night, and we raised $2,200. Just right here, in this little group. That's how much these people, your family, your friends, people you have never met, support you and love you guys. And we are honored, all of us, I'm sure I can speak for everybody in this room, we are honored to share this moment with you. And thank you very much. And you all are going to receive a scholarship, providing you get straight A's. No. You're all going to receive a scholarship for $250 on behalf of the Couts and Ironstone family. Distinctive medals, Paul and Aldi Brolio, Tanko Will Drilling, and your father, Dr. French. For a few words.
I thought you voted against this. Chimenti probably pitched in about 28 votes on that. Stuff the ballot box. First of all, I have to thank this community, and not just for tonight. However, this is unbelievable. I see people here that I haven't seen in a while that we've actually got to talk to, but I know they've always supported us. But what really we need to thank this community, and the kids and I have talked about this all along, is that we have never, ever felt that we were without your support. I mean, we knew what we had as a base in this community, and one of the reasons that we worked so hard was because of this community, I think, and what we wanted to give back, not only to individuals within it, but to the community as a group. And I really mean that. When we left, we asked, I just read a book that was Dan Brown's last book, and without telling some of you about that book totally, because I know you're probably looking forward to reading it, The Last Symbol, but or The Lost Symbol. In that book, it was talking about the power of positive thought, and I've always believed in that. And when we left, one of the key things that I did is I texted as many people and talked to as many people, and I said, "Can you guys just have a nice thought for us on that day and the night before? Can you be thinking about the team?" And I got to tell you, this was a rough win. Texas, as far as we could see, has won it every year for at least the last 4 or 5 years. And Arkansas wasn't very far behind, and then when Texas didn't win it, Arkansas did. And then we also had a few other states that came in there, like Missouri and Alabama and Georgia, and some of those that were really strong. Our goal, well, my goal specifically was to beat Texas, because I don't like anything that comes from Texas. That's what I told the kids this whole time. I'm sorry, but I had to tell them that, because that was the place that we were shooting for, and I don't like the Cowboys either. And so we wanted to shoot at Texas, and we wanted to shoot at them pretty hard. And I want to tell you, our team spread on points was 9 points from the highest person to the lowest person on our team. We could have used any 3 of the 4 scores, and we still won. But what did it, and I know we got some football players in here, we've got some coaches in here that coach different sports. And I told the kids all along, this is a team thing. We've got to be a team from start to finish. And we've had our ups and downs from time to time. where we had to sit aside and say, hey, we're going to put those things aside and we're going to work as a team. The team activities were 200 points at the national conference, the contest. Everything that they did, we did in California with the exception of the team activity. And I don't know that this has ever been done before, but our team went in there and they had to watch a video on this poultry production type thing, and they had to pick certain things from that video, and they had to figure out certain diseases from that video and parts of animals and life, and they had to answer questions. This team missed 0. And that's because they worked together and they did. I don't know if any other team has ever done that before. Their test scores were absolutely phenomenal. We had 2 people on the team. We missed 1 question on a test out of 150, and it's a tough management test. And we cleaned up in the management part of that, and that's what won the contest for us. If we'd have missed 1 question on the team activity, we wouldn't have won. And we didn't do that. And what was so great was to have Texas coach and the Arkansas coach have to come up to me. I mean, they had to do it. And it was killing them, and I could see it, to say congratulations. Man, I'm not even in their league when it comes to coaching these things. They've forgotten more about poultry than I know. But it was great. It was really great. I can't tell you how great it was to have a Texas coach come do that. For me to have that experience. The other thing that was a real thrill for me, and I'm not going to talk all night, because I know you guys have been here a long time. We appreciate you staying. But it meant a lot to us that Calaveras down there, the football game, we heard that down at the Calaveras football game that they announced on the loudspeaker that the Bret Hart High School poultry team had won a national championship. And I got to tell you, that means a lot to us. We have our rivalries and our competitiveness amongst each other, but when it gets right down to it, we're all still family in this county, and we all work together for the good. And I know that Jason Weatherby was probably as happy as I was to see that win took place for us, and that those kids from Calaveras FFA were excited about us, and I'm really proud of that. The last thing I want to say is how hard this team worked, because I'm not sure everyone in this room really knows how hard they worked. I've been coaching for 35 years, and I've said this before in some of my ag things, but I've never, ever in 35 years had or seen a team with as much focus and dedication as this team's had. I couldn't push them too hard. Coaches were telling me I'm going to burn them up if I keep pushing them. I said, no, they're going to burn me up. They were on fire from start to finish. We worked since May at least 2 days a week, 6, 7, 8 hours a day, every week. Many times, it was more than 2 times a week, into the nights, early morning, weekends, holidays, times when they wanted to do other things. I had a young lady that would drive down from Chico for a practice, that I'd call her up and say, Bree, we got to practice today. Would drive down the day, right after she had practice. We'd hold our practices a little late. She'd go to practice for 6 hours, then drive home to Chico again for a class first thing in the morning. That's dedication. And in between time, you see, I was on the phone and on the internet, and it was letting them know, hey, you got to be studying. I told them, you go to the bathroom, and you're going to be there for a while, the poultry manual's with you. And it was. I told them that you're going to take a bath, bubble out a little bit, guess what's there? The poultry manual. They studied, they know this thing. We went to a ranch, Rose Acres. I called up when we were back in Indianapolis and said, we need a tour. We got to go in and see some things. We're going to make this practical for the kids. Didn't think we'd ever get on Rose Acre Farms Ranch to see it. I talked to 6 people before I finally got to one person, and he says, okay, come on up. We go there, and we didn't know. The guy says, there's no sign out front. I thought, oh, God, guys, I don't know what I'm taking you to. We could be coming to an old barn with a wooden door and, poo flushing down the streets. I had no idea. We got there, this place was amazing. Sorry, Ann. but it was amazing. They raised 3 million birds on that facility. The Rose Acres has 21 million birds. And we got on a 3 million bird facility, and the guy took us on a tour for 3.5 hours. Talked to us about everything we wanted to talk about. They ran their disease stuff by them. They ran all the questions that we had, and it made it practical. It made it down to earth. What we've been studying really does apply. This is education, and that's what it is for these guys. That they worked for it, and they worked really hard. And it's so nice to see a bunch of people that want to learn and wanted to do something. They learned a lot. I'm extremely proud of them, as you could possibly imagine. I hope Sandy doesn't show any of the footage of when we actually won, because I was wrecked. I thought they were going to have to wheel me out on that one. So, but I'm really excited about it. It is a tremendous win. It's not me. These 4 people right here is what did it right here. So congratulations to them, and I'm too talking.
You've been on a long road, a great journey in life, a great experience.
Wait, I got one more thing. I got to do this because I've heard people do it before, but this is really important to me. And I forgot because I told the kids too this. I got to thank my family. I mean that. This is going to be the hardest thing for me to talk about, guys. My children and my wife, my wife calls herself the poultry widow. But seriously, my children who sit here tonight, and I talked to them on the phone after this win, and I said, I really wish you guys could have been here to see this, because it's something that was really important to me. For the kids, I wanted them to be successful because they worked so hard. But it takes so much time away from my family. And they put up with it. Sometimes not as willingly as I wish. But I want them to know how much I appreciate it, because it was very important to me, and that you just saw your dad get to achieve something that was very special to him. So, and your husband. So, thank you guys for sticking in there with us, okay?
Roy, I think that's a fitting way to end this evening with the words that this is a community, this is a family. You all bring great honor to our family and our community. Thank you very much for your accomplishments. Go enjoy your family and have a great evening.